All right, welcome to episode 11 of my Love Yourself series, and today is day 26. I have made a very, very important discovery, very, very important epiphany that I have had when I woke up this morning. So I have been spending a lot of time trying to heal my relationship with myself and to feel I guess okay as me. And I've kind of realized the reason as to why I don't feel like I'm okay with me and that I can be happy by myself is because I am not happy. And what do I mean by that? I mean that in life, everyone needs some sort of purpose. Everyone needs some sort of direction to go in order to be mentally okay, right? And I've just realized that I have no purpose. I have no purpose in life. That's like that it makes so much sense as to why I have never felt like I belong somewhere, that I can do something with my life. It's because I've never actually had a reason, a purpose. I've never had anything in my life where I have an achievable goal or something to work towards and something to be passionate about. I've never had that. And I've been trying to, I guess, find myself throughout this healing journey. And I realized there is not a me to find. I'm basically nothing. I don't exist in my kind of, in my world. In this world, I have no purpose. I have no thing to work towards. I don't have anything that I aspire to be every day, you know? I don't have a purpose. And that is a huge issue because my ex became my reason, became my purpose, because I wanted to make her happy. I wanted to make her feel loved, not just because I haven't really felt that in my life before, and I wanted to give that to someone who deserves it. But the fundamental issue is that I didn't have a reason to exist. I didn't have a purpose. I just didn't have anything. And that's fucked up. It's so fucked up to I guess make someone your purpose, and it becomes like a dependent relationship, and that's not cool. That's not healthy. I'm not okay with that. I've just realized what a huge fucking mistake I made. And I've realized how, I guess, damaging that could have been to her. And I feel so fucking terrible. Because now I have to live with the fact that I have hurt someone and treated someone in a way that they do not deserve to be treated. She deserved to be treated as an addition to my life, not the only reason I exist. And that's fucking awful. And I feel so fucking bad. Holy shit. I don't even know what to do. Like, I genuinely have no idea what to do right now. So, yeah, I'm glad I figured it out. But damn. I just have no words. I have nothing that I can say that I guess makes it better. There is no way to make it better. And that's so fucked up. I don't even know what to do from here. Like, I don't know if she's come to this realization too, and for, I guess, her own sake, I hope she has, because holy shit, she deserves a huge fucking apology. And I want to apologize to her. I want to message her right now and say, look, I've just come to a huge revelation about this, this, and this. I am so fucking sorry. Like, that is such a big thing to not have realized. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I hope to God that we can speak again. I hope to God that one day she will be ready to kind of speak to me. Because that revelation has completely changed my outlook. And I feel fucking awful. Because now I don't know what I can do in order to, I guess, heal that part of the relationship between us. Because ultimately, if we were to stay friends, I need to be able to, in order for us to be friends, we need to be able to, like, heal the, I don't even know how to describe it. We need to be able to heal the relationship that we had, you know? And we need to heal the relationship that we have with each other. And we need to come to an understanding and, I guess, talk to each other about this thing, and I guess kind of discuss the implications, you know? And I guess, forgive, like, she needs to be able to forgive me for that. I feel so bad because that is not fair on her. That is not fair. I feel awful. I don't even know what to do. Like, I genuinely have no fucking clue what to do now. I think the only thing I can really do at this point in time is to forgive myself for that. Because right now, I don't really, I'm kind of mad at myself to some degree, but I need to forgive myself first before I can, I guess, kind of talk to her about this. I mean, she's not ready to talk anyway, which is fine, but I still have a lot of things I need to deal with then, because, I need to be able to forgive myself for all the shit that I caused. And the main thing I need to do right now is figure out what else I did that was unhealthy and not conducive to a good relationship. And I need to figure out what else I might have done that contributed to us having to break up. And I still think fundamentally we are not compatible long-term anyway. But, I guess figuring out what I did that was not okay and that I'm not okay with is probably the next best step that I can think of. Because if I can figure that out, I can then work on forgiving myself, and then I can, you know, if we ever speak again, I can take that to her and say, look, this is what I realized I've done. I am so incredibly sorry. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to, I guess, rectify this. But I just want you to know how much I realized I fucked up and how badly I wish to apologize and how much I want to make things right as much as I can. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I just don't know what else to do. Because that part of me now is going to be nagging me in my head for God knows how long. And I just don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I feel so incredibly bad. And I want to apologize and I want to make things right. But I don't know. I think I need to realize that I don't need to realize anything. I need to accept that it's possible that I have completely and utterly ruined everything. And I need to accept that in order for me to move on. In order for me to be happy, I need to accept that. But that is very difficult. And that is something I'm not entirely certain how to do. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of where I'm at right now. Because I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what else to do. I'm so glad I have therapy tomorrow because this revelation, and I've written it down in my notes so that I can, I guess, bring this up. But holy shit. I don't know, this kind of feels like it's the worst news possible. And I don't know what to do with it, and I'm freaking out a little bit. So that's cool, I guess. I guess this is a really good point to, I guess, consider, because now I kind of know at least one thing that I did wrong. One thing I can work on in the future. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. It's only the morning, and I need to go to work. I need to start getting ready for work right now. But that is, I think, a very important revelation I've come to. And I'm glad that I have. Because now I can kind of, I guess, heal that part of me. And then I can work on finding a purpose. I can work on figuring out who I am. Because I don't think I've ever actually known who I am. I don't even know if I exist. And I need to figure out what I can bring to this world, what mark I leave. And I think my problem is that I've never had a mark to leave. I've never had a reason to exist, really. And I feel so bad because I've kind of put that onto my ex. And I didn't even realize it. I genuinely had no idea. I thought I knew who I was. I thought I knew, like, what I wanted in life. And, like, what my purpose was. And what direction I was going. But it turns out I just straight up don't. And it's not fair on her. It wasn't fair. And I genuinely... I have no idea if she's kind of thought about this too. And I hope she has, and I hope that she has it in her heart to forgive me, because I don't know. I don't know why I need her to forgive me. I guess I really shouldn't be hoping that she should forgive me. She should have the right to hate me for that. She should have a right to, you know, distrust me for that. She should have that right. I feel so awful. And yeah, I guess that's kind of where I'm at right now. I am still very sad. Like, don't get me wrong, I am still very sad that I lost someone and that I care about, you know? I'm still very, very sad about that. And I don't think I'll ever not be sad. Because she means so much to me. And I am absolutely just amazed at how fucking stupid I was. And how little I seem to have shown up for her. And how little I seem to have done in order to, I guess, be in a healthy relationship. I thought we were healthy. I genuinely thought we were healthy. But I realized that we're not. That we weren't. And I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that information. So, yeah, I guess that's where I'm at right now. I'm annoyed with myself. I really am. I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed off. Because that's not okay. That is not okay at all. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with, you know, treating her as if she's my only purpose in life and that she's the only reason I have for living and she's the only thing that I have going for me. I'm not okay with that. And I now have to forgive myself and I need to make peace with the fact that I fucked up majorly. And I need to, I guess, have compassion for myself. But that's an issue. That's an issue. Because I'm not... I don't know what's kind of keeping me from giving myself that compassion. I don't know what's stopping me from that. It's a big revelation, and I'm glad that I made it. But goddamn, am I unhappy and pissed off with myself. So, yeah, I can I guess I can now kind of put effort into that side of things now, I guess. Because now that I know like one of the things, I'm sure there's more things that I've done that have, you know, been completely wrong and unhealthy. But now that I have knowledge of that, I guess I can reflect a little more. Or at least I hope I can reflect a little more. And I hope I can come to realize some of the things that I did that weren't healthy and that weren't, I guess, weren't what I aligned myself with in terms of who I want to be as a person. Because I want to be kind and caring, and I want to give people, you know, the love and affection that I have so desperately kind of craved in my life. And I want people to be able to feel that from me, and I want to be able to show people that I care. Because I care so much. And I am just not pleased that I've, you know, caused harm in that way. I don't know like how much harm that caused her. And I don't know that I'm ready to face that, I guess. I have a lot of thoughts. That revelation has really kicked my brain into high gear, I guess. And it's kind of you know, forced me to think. I'm glad I've come to this revelation. I'm glad I've come to realize what's happened. But yeah, I guess that's where I'm at right now. I guess I'll keep updating because this revelation is, I think, very, very important, and I think it's the first of many steps in which I need to take to not only, I guess, forgive myself, but to give compassion to myself and to love myself. And I need to learn how to do that sort of thing, I guess. I need to learn what I need to figure out why I feel like I have no purpose. And then I need to figure out what purpose I have and see if I can find like a reason to live. I need to find myself a purpose. And it can't be a person this time. It has to come from me, from within. That is going to be a very difficult thing to kind of deal with. But now that I'm aware of it, and now that I've, you know, cognitively, I guess, done the work to figure it out, I'm hoping that I can start work on healing that part of myself and learning who I am at my core. Like, I know that I want to be, you know, a kind and caring person and all this sort of stuff. But I need to figure out who I am in order to facilitate that. I need to figure out what purpose I can bring that aligns with those goals, you know? So, yeah, I guess that's kind of it for now. So main takeaway is that I've made a huge revelation in that I don't have a purpose, and that I made my ex my purpose in life. I made her like be the reason that I lived. And that's not okay. I'm not okay with that. I have work to do. I have emotional work to do in order to heal that part of me. So, I guess, tomorrow in therapy, I will be having a very deep discussion with my therapist about that. Assuming we get time. Because I still have heaps of things to unpack and whatnot. So, yeah, I will, I guess, kind of figure that out. Guess I will chat later. Alright, bye.